It's like an old piece of farm equipment that's just been left on its site to rust and to kind of weather. Is that your material choices?
Well, it's a very exposed site.
It certainly is.
So we chose materials that were going to withstand the temperatures and the weather extremes. It needed to be low maintenance. That was very important for the client. And so the rusting metal, the rough sawn wood, the handmade bricks, they will just weather well. The clients built this as a retreat, a short-term rental, so they were very interested in it being an unusual build, something different that was not offered in the market. The metal was folded and assembled on site because of the shape.
To make it hard for someone, hey?
Well, you know, they rose to the challenge. They enjoyed it, I think. And yes, it was all about materials that would still look good in 10, 15, 20 years' time.
50 probably.
50 more,
I imagine.
hopefully, yes.
It is really quite roomy and warm,
Yes.
but I believe quite a small footprint.
It's 75 square metres,
Yeah,
so
which
it's
is-
not that large, not a big build at all.
No.
But we've taken away a lot of the traditional elements that you would find.
How have you made it feel so spacious? I noticed there's no corridors.
That's right.
Is that a trick?
Circulation space has been reduced, so I think the ceiling helps enormously. It follows the shape of the external form. Traditional areas like the kitchen, where you would probably be more expansive, we've compacted it down. It's a fully functioning kitchen, but we've made it as compact as possible.
And
That's
supplemented obviously by the barbecue and the barbecue
Absolutely,
deck as well.
that's right. So, you know, it's got everything that you need to make meals and can certainly come up here for the weekend and people come away, they want a sensory experience, something that they don't have at home. Therefore, whatever floor area we could save here, we could use in areas like the bathroom.
Oh, can I have a look at that?
Certainly, come along.
Oh, what a beautiful tree. Now, is that by luck or by design?
No, very considered part of the design, Jill. It's the captured views were very important to us.
Oh, it just brings the landscape right into the house.
In each of the rooms, we've tried to capture the views as much as possible.
Well, you have, and this is really a beautiful way of capturing the view. It's so different to the idea of a picture window.
That's right.
It's also a sort of sense of enclosure for the bathroom. I can see you were talking about all that extra space that you found.
Yes.
And this is where you've put it.
Absolutely, and it's all open. You'll notice there's no doors. It flows from one to the other. And the whole idea being that you just had this experience of moving through the spaces without being closed off. And at night time, it really comes into its own. That's when you have this very moody feeling. Again, that sense of luxury, sense of the unusual. You wouldn't have this at home.
I mean, no one has a bathroom like this at home.
No.
On an exposed site like this, Brett had a choice to make. Do I go bold and make a statement, or is subtlety more suited? By clever use of form and materials, Brett has designed a building that blends into its surrounds, and it will just get better over time.
Gone are the days when 2.5 people are living in 3 or 4 bedroom houses in our inner city suburbs. We must embrace medium density housing. To find more room for more people, we must make sites work harder. This project in Elwood, Melbourne may be the way forward.
There was 2 single-family homes on this site, and we've replaced them with these 4 3-story townhouses you can see. It's a beautiful site, but also we wanted to use this as an example of positive development. You know, in the community, there's a lot of anxiety around new projects, and I think very often new projects haven't been conceived very well. They've been maybe designed in a way that's not very sensitive. We very much believe in this idea of buildings as good citizens, you know? Yeah. You can be a big building, but you can also be very respectful. We've selected this spotted gum cladding at the top, which will silver off over time. The brickwork at the base is actually from a kiln in the Grampians. And as the landscape establishes itself, we really feel this building will settle nicely into this context.
Ruskin Elwood represents a really exciting project for us. It's what we call premium low impact living.
Premium low impact living.
Yeah, look, it's premium sustainability. So the idea that sustainability is, you know, it's about the environment, it's about using less, but it's also about our health and well-being, the resources that we use and what it costs us to operate a home.
And it's all about a Tesla.
Yeah, look, this is the Tesla Powerwall. It's connected to 4.5 kilowatts of solar up on the roof. Basically, it runs about 80% of this home's energy requirements. Our approach is to remove fossil fuels from our buildings entirely.
So this is one of 4 apartments, yeah?
Yeah, look, Mike, we'd prefer to call them residences. At just under 300 square metres each, they really are homes.
I stand corrected.
No worries.
And very beautiful homes. It's got such a great aspect as well.
Yeah, look, the living level up here on level 1, looking directly out over the canal with the western afternoon sun flowing in. It's really special down here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, this window here just weighs in at just over 300 kilograms.
Wow.
I can push it with my little finger.
Oh.
If I flip the handle though, have a go at that.
Oh.
So you get a sense of the seal that's created. So that's all about air tightness, letting less hot air in, less cool air in.
This piece of cabinetry, this is really interesting. Look, it opens, yeah?
Native Australian timber, hardwood, opens up a little entertainment unit.
Oh, and you've got a scotch waiting for me?
For later.
I'll hold you to that. Great kitchen too.
Yeah, look, it's a beautiful space. The colours really pick up on the coastal location. We've got some beautiful granite here, appliances from Vzug, carbon neutral company really tying into our broader ideals. We want anybody to be able to use this house. For example, my grandma has arthritic hands, so she finds it really hard to open drawers. Architects want to create beautiful lines. So we came up with this handle detail that can be opened by anyone, but looks beautiful and sleek at the same time.
Yeah, incredibly ergonomic.
Definitely. Traditionally, development has really focused on, extracting value, maximising yield, cramming boxes in, and it's really lost sight of the people that live within the buildings we create and the communities that live next door to the buildings that are created.
Our building's going to be around for a really long time. You build a building and it's going to be around for 100 years perhaps. So, I put a lot of love into the projects I design. I really want to make sure that I leave a positive legacy in the city.